The public beta of iPadOS 26 is officially out. Let's go through all of its new features along with some iPad cases to match the new vibes. Hi everybody, I'm Sophia Camarda if you're new, and today we're doing an iPad overhaul because iPadOS 26 just came out and we are going to be looking at all of its new features and testing it out, along with some new iPad cases that are perfect for iPadOS 26 and that I think are some of the best. So let's get into it. We are going to be looking at both the iPad Pro 13-inch and my iPad mini so that we can see the experience on both the biggest iPad screen and the smallest iPad screen and really compare them. So let's go ahead and get into the new features. And just so you guys know, iOS 26 already came with so many new things, but we're going to be focused on just the iPad exclusive features in this video. So the iPad is transformed into more of a laptop style experience with iPadOS 26, and they have added a lot of new Mac-like features that people have been asking for years. So of course it has the new liquid glass design that iOS 26 is introducing, which already is off to a great start. But guys, they added so many new things to the iPad and it really does change your whole experience in the best way. So firstly, they improved multitasking and made it more of a Mac experience. So they overhauled this in such a great way. You can now open more windows at once and resize them to any size or shape that you want, just like if you were on the computer. So there is an option to select how you want to multitask now in the iPad settings. So you can stick with the full screen apps, or you could do the windowed mode. And then also you have the stage manager option. So you can also access this through the control center and you can choose which mode that you want from there too. So in the windowed mode, you have the option to resize the windows any size that you want. Like I said, there's new traffic circle buttons just like they have on the Mac. Is that what they're called? The little stoplight colors. You have the red, yellow, and green. And when you hold onto it, you can actually see different resizing options for the windows, so you can get really custom with this. So they have this new expose window viewing mode, and this will show you all of your open windows at once and you can see them very easily and manage them. And we also have window tiling, and they do say that now you can do 3 or 4 windows, so you can have multiple options here instead of just 2 side by side. Now you can actually have 3 or 4. One of the most Mac-like features that they've added is the menu bar on the top. So if you swipe down, you see the menu bar and it has all these quick commands just like they do on Mac, and it is very convenient and it really transforms the way that you are able to use your apps, and it doesn't make it feel so like mobile style, if that makes sense. You can also put folders in the dock and access your files easily through there, so that is Mac style as well, as are all these features. And the folders in general got an overhaul because they updated the Files app, and now you can actually customize the color of the folders and you can get more creative with the organization of your files, which is really nice. So now there's an updated list view, resizable columns, and collapsible folders. And they also added the preview app, and this is great now for viewing PDFs and marking them up because it does have Apple Pencil support. So it's very easy to go in and make changes to your documents without having to use a different app to do that. They also have background tasks now, so you can actually export a whole video if you wanted to in the background, or even download large files while you do other things on your iPad. So again, you're not locked into one app. And then some other small things they added. So obviously, if you haven't noticed, they changed the cursor to look more like an arrow rather than a circle, and I feel like that really adds to the computer feeling. And there is a new games app too, so this is really nice because iPad gaming has been getting a lot more popular, and here you can see all of your games and kind of see it all at one glance. And gaming on the iPad, especially on the Pros, is actually a really nice experience because they are very powerful, and I feel like Apple is really finally taking advantage of how powerful the iPad is. And on the iPad mini, everything works just like how it does on my iPad Pro. Everything is just kind of more condensed and smaller. So obviously it might not be the best setting for a computer vibe, but I can see people making it work. And I have been hearing that next year Apple is coming out with an improved iPad mini. So hopefully once they do that, it'll make make it a little easier and smoother for the mini users. And then obviously if you have any kind of iPad in between these two sizes, I think you're gonna be good to go, because honestly, if I really had to, the mini will still get the job done. It's just giving netbook. So that's a quick glance of all the features of iPadOS 26, and I think it looks so good. I feel like I picked the perfect time to get a new iPad Pro because it feels like a touchscreen MacBook now. Obviously, it's not the same as having a computer, but it's still getting a lot closer to where most things are gonna work the way you want them to. I feel like this is a great update that people are gonna love and is finally taking advantage of how powerful the iPad really is. So now to go with the iPadOS 26 update, I did have to get some cases along with it, and these are some of my favorite iPad cases of all time. This is the iPad case from BURGA, and I've been using these for like a year now, but I had to get more, especially for my iPad Pro. My favorite thing about the BURGA cases is that they always have such good designs, and they have so many to choose from and are always coming out with different styles. But the best part is that not only do they look cute, but they actually are very protective too. As you can see, this is giving very high quality. The iPad is so protected in here. Even just like the logo down here, it's very bougie, and that's what I love about BURGA. So I'm gonna walk you guys through some of my favorite features about these cases and give you a closer look, especially with iPadOS 26, because I feel like they're actually complementing each other, and these are perfect for using the iPad in landscape mode. This first case that I'm showing you guys is the Capri style, and just a spoiler, I got all Italian themed designs because I just wanted to enjoy the last drops of summer, and obviously if you didn't know, I'm Italian and they just really resonate with me. So this is the Capri style, and this is for my iPad Pro 13-inch. So this one just has a bunch of different watercolor lemons all over it, and Italy is known for their lemons. They have so many lemon trees, especially on the Amalfi Coast. So this design was an absolute need. And then I got this case. This one is freaking beautiful. This one is called sobremesa, and that just means the time after lunch or dinner in Italian. It's giving that from the design. It's like this cute little patio outdoor area, and it's again like this nice watercolor design with the blues and the whites. This one specifically I feel like looks so good on the Pro because it takes up so much room. You can really see the design here, and it really is taking me back to Italy, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely one of my favorite ones, and it just feels very classy. Then for the iPad mini, I have this one called Beach Club, and it has little Aperol spritz on it. I can't drink Aperol spritz right now because I'm pregnant, but you already know I'm gonna be doing that like as soon as the baby is born. This is one of my favorite Italian drinks, and it just is so cute and summery. For the iPad mini cases specifically, they just feel really good in your hand. It feels like you're holding like a cute little notebook or something. So that is the Beach Club one. And then lastly, we have this one called Gelato, and it's more of like a striped design. It kind of looks like an umbrella. Speaking of umbrellas, it is about to rain if you can't hear the thunder. But yeah, this one just looks like a beach umbrella, and it's so cute. I love the colors on it. It's just very festive. The green and the blue really hits for me. So all of these cases I kind of picked out to like go together because when I have my Pro and my mini together, they can kind of complement each other. I feel like they just all look so good together. These cases are actually BURGA's most premium case. It has cloud guard shock absorption to protect against damage. So you can see here how the inside has almost like this honeycomb texture, and that's really going to help against anything cracking, which I love that, especially for my Pro, because that is not cheap. It also has raised bezels, which again is going to protect the screen from cracking, and a soft microfiber interior. So on the part that actually touches your screen, it has this like microfiber texture here, and again that's going to be really soft on the glass and make sure it doesn't scratch it and just keeps it very protected. And all the ports are easily accessible, which is very nice. All these cases fold and can be put in landscape mode, and there's actually 2 different viewing angles. This is perfect for the iPadOS 26 update because I feel like a lot more people are going to be using their iPad in landscape mode because of that computer feeling that it now has. And it makes it really easy to attach a Bluetooth keyboard or use the universal control feature. So say you're on your Mac and you have your iPad next to you, you can actually go between the two easily and use your Magic Keyboard with the iPad, and it's just very seamless and clean. I really love that experience. And of course they all have a spot to put your Apple Pencil because not only is it more Mac-like, but it's still an iPad and it still can be used as a tablet too. So basically iPadOS 26 just expands what your iPad can do, but it's also still really easy to use it like a regular iPad, even with these cases too, because they fold like this and can actually go behind your iPad like that. So you can still hold it kind of like a notebook and use it in tablet mode too. So it is very universal. It basically just does everything you need it to and is still not too chunky and looks very cute. So that was a look at all the new cases that I got, and I really genuinely love BURGA cases. They are such high quality and they have such good designs. So that was our look at iPadOS 26, the public beta. The final release will be coming out in the fall with the new iPhones and things like that. So make sure you stay tuned for more updates on that and subscribe. And I hope you guys like the cases too, because they really are like my favorite iPad case right now. And I really feel like they go so well with the update. And my iPad really does feel so new and different, even though I just got it this year. It is feeling transformed. That would be all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!